Welcome, welcome, welcome into another day and another lesson of A Course in A Course in Miracles. So I have some really, really good news from lesson 35. Your mind is part of God's. You are very holy. Your mind is part of God's. You are very holy. The thing that's really standing out to me about going through the lessons this time is that I think I had a filter or a lens that was a guilt lens, an ego lens, a separation lens, a I'm wrong lens that I was using to go through these lessons and the text before. And I missed how loving it is, just how loving it is. So let's take a moment before we go into lesson 36, which is my holiness envelops everything I see. Your holiness or innocence envelops everything you see. And let's just settle in, get ourselves grounded, opening up our hearts to receive the love that is available to us right here, right now. You can close your eyes as I am, or settle your gaze. Or perhaps just stare at something that brings you a sense of beauty. And just beginning to breathe in. Feeling the love of God surround you now as you breathe. Feeling the love of God surround you now. And if you find that there's a word like God that's activating for you, just honor where you're at and change out the word to the love of the universe surrounds you now as you breathe. See if you can let yourself feel it. Take a couple more breaths here with this. Just one more breath here. If you're anything like me and you really let yourself start to feel and receive it, you get teary-eyed because it's just so beautiful. So I'm gonna just extend my gratitude so much for being here and sharing this space together. We're going into lesson 36. My holiness envelops everything I see. Your holiness envelops everything you see. So today's idea extends the idea for yesterday, that your mind is part of God's and you are very holy. From the perceiver to the perceived. You are holy because your mind is part of God's. And because you are holy, your sight must be holy as well. Sinless means without sin. You cannot be without sin a little. You are either sinless or not. If your mind is part of God's, you must be sinless. Or a part of God's mind would be sinful. Your sight is related to God's holiness. not to your ego, not to your limited sense of self, not to the Megan I see right here, and therefore not to your body. Oh, that was Siri, hopefully, or something on my computer. Apologies. So, and therefore, I'm going to repeat the last line. Your sight is related to God's holiness, not to your ego, and therefore not to your body. 4 3 to 5 minute practice periods are required for today. Try to distribute them fairly evenly and make the shorter applications frequently to protect your protection throughout the day. The longer practice periods should take this form. First, close your eyes and repeat the idea for today several times, slowly. Then open your eyes and look quite slowly about you, applying the idea specifically to whatever you note in your casual survey. Say, for example, my holiness envelops that rug. My holiness envelops that wall. My holiness envelops these fingers. My holiness envelops that chair. My holiness envelops that body. My holiness envelops this pen. Several times during these practice periods, close your eyes and repeat the idea to yourself. Then open your eyes and continue as before. For the shorter exercise periods, close your eyes and repeat the idea. Look about you as you repeat it again, and conclude with one more repetition with your eyes closed. All applications should, of course, be made quite slowly, as effortlessly and as unhurriedly as possible. All right, let's get into our practice for today. So the instructions is we're going to start off with our eyes closed, repeating the idea to ourselves. And remember why. It just told us why your holiness envelops everything that you see. It's because your mind is part of God's, and that means you're sinless, unless there's a part of God's mind that is sinful. It's not ascribing it to your ego. It's not ascribing it to your body. It's talking about who you really are. And that's what we're getting in touch with. So we'll begin the practice periods, repeating the idea slowly to ourselves, then looking around you, regularly closing your eyes again to repeat the idea slowly to yourself. And we'll do 4 minutes here. Finishing up on your last few thoughts. Your holiness envelops everything you see. And who you really are is because of what God is. So much love sending to you. So grateful for this practice and everything it's bringing into my life and my experience. I have so much gratitude. Thank you for being on the journey with me, whatever part of it you're playing. And I'll look forward to joining you tomorrow as we go into lesson 37.